Okay then, Helldivers, we are back. We have got loads to go over today as we have finally completed the major order with some miracle at hand. We've actually managed to defend against 7 of the Terminate attacks. This has literally just come through and we've received a brand new success message off the back end of it. On top of that, we're also going to take a look at the game itself, as we seem to be hitting a few issues to say the least, but it appears that Arrowhead are combating against it. And we've got some interesting stuff happening on the Reddit right now, which is definitely something worth looking into. If you haven't already, smash that beautiful like button and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It'd be greatly appreciated. Make sure you check out our incredible sponsor, Gamersubs, the company that offer esports athletes and gamers alike with the most effective and healthy energy drink option. And not only that, but we've just launched probably the best merch line that we've ever launched at Gamersubs. You can use code CloudPlays at checkout for a cheeky discount. The link will be down in the description. Go and check it out. And if you want to get involved with that giveaway, it is very, very simple. Head down to the comment section and put a fire emoji to celebrate the fact that we managed to win this major order. We'll be announcing that one hopefully tomorrow with a new patch update. That being said, let's dive into the game and see what it is that's happening right now in Helldivers 2. So starting off, we have finished this major order and have managed to get a success message come from Super Earth High Command. It states right here, the outpouring of Terminates from the gloom appears to have subsided. The damage has been severe, but thanks to the swift intervention of the Helldivers, the worst has been prevented. Still, our citizens reel from the images of Hive Lords rampaging through colonies of dragon roaches spewing incendiary bile in our cities. The gloom, always a malevolent but unmoving menace, now advances upon our Federation. Now, the well-defined threat of the Terminates is joined by the amorphous threat of gloom envelopment. The Terminates invasion from the gloom seem to carry the gloom with them, possibly establishing a trail from the spores to follow. Extreme vigilance must be exercised to stop this spread. Though our destroyers are protected against the gloom, operations within it pose significant tactical and logistical challenges. Planets enveloped by the gloom will be harder to re-liberate and even more difficult as time goes on. This brazen attack, which came through without warning, further evidences the necessity of the great expedition into the gloom. The Hive world will be liberated and destroyed, along with any others that may lurk in the Spore Cloud's depths. Now, this is absolutely huge, because this was not something that we actually thought that would be able to succeed in. But yes, you guys managed to re-defend against 7 of the Terminid strain movements, being from loads of different planets, including Crimsica. We also had quite a big success come from you guys over on Hellmire, and we had some other movements in Gakrux as well. Overall, quite a impressive success, to say the least. So let's take a look at the Galactic War Table right now and see what's happening. Now, as you can see right here on the Galactic War Table, we have obviously still got our foothold on Oshaune over on the Gloom, which is definitely going to take us into the deep, dark depths. What this means is this is our next fort of call, and all Helldivers are called over to this planet over in the Hive world to start getting that attack in play. Now, it has a very high resistance of 7.5, so likelihood is we're not going to do much with it. Hopefully, we'll have a new major order come through at some stage, but you guys have defended a substantial amount of the map right now, which is actually really, really interesting. Hopefully you guys do enjoy this movement right here. We have got nothing in terms of what's to come, but your personal order is to extract from 3 successful missions. So hopefully that is something that you guys can go and get done and get hold of your medals to put into your latest war bond. It's been an interesting time just recently inside of the game, and hopefully this is something that ramps up even further and we can get a little bit deeper into the gloom moving forward. But we have some other stuff to talk about, as the game has been absolutely wild in terms of riddles of performance problems and crashes, bugs, so on and so forth. Now, Shams has obviously already stated but a week ago that they are broken, but they will be fixed, and he was talking about the Dragon Roach spawns. Now, that was about a week ago, and we're yet to see anything of it. So what is it that they're actually doing in the background? Well, as we can see via the arrowheadgamestudios.com listings for their jobs, we've got a new senior producer who's going to be primarily focusing on how it is that the game is actually operating. Having plan A's, plan B's, and apparently sometimes even plan C's, they're looking for highly experienced senior producers to head up the game areas players of Helldivers 2, working quite closely with their area director. They'll be there to deliver and execute production to make sure that it is at a utmost quality and cohesive rituals and sustainable methods to make sure that the product vision and goals are succeeded. So overall, there's quite actually a lot that we could get from this guy as long as they actually manage to hire it. Unfortunately, though, it has been weeks since we started seeing a load of these problems, and players are dropping off left, right, and center. We can see this throughout the highest peaks over the last maybe week or so. It's been a little bit of a nightmare, but even then, over on the Reddit, we're seeing some crazy things happen. It states right here, Helldivers 2 crashed my PC twice, and now the game is like this. It feels like I'm playing Hotline Miami. Now, yes, it has been a little bit crazy, and I'm sure a lot of you guys on PCs primarily are experiencing a lot of issues, which is a little bit wild to me, to say the least. Let me know if you guys are on console, if you're still having the same problems, or if it seems to be a little bit calmer than what it is on PC. For those of you guys on PlayStation, though, I've got one massive question to ask you right here. This stays right here, ain't no way. I'm a new Helldiver on PS5 from only playing for 2 weeks, and I've got this achieved. And it said that only 21% of players have it unlocked. Still kinda unbelievable. We have got a total of 21%. It's kind of weird, actually. Now, this actually baffles my brain, but I want to know where you guys play inside of this game and what it is that you generally level at inside of it. I don't really know how to go about this, because I think that actually Helldivers is probably filled with a lot more casual players than it is the hardcore runarounds, and that's not something that I actually expected. Nonetheless, though, we've got this post right here that states E711 is dangerous. We shouldn't be creating more dark fluid. We've seen what dark fluid can do. What would happen if the Illuminate figured out how we have synthesized it? What would they do with the dark fluid? Well, that, sir, is pure propaganda, and we have contacted your democracy officer. We will utilize dark fluid, and we will have that war bond that we want with, yes, hopefully, black hole gravity grenades. It would be absolutely incredible. Nonetheless, though, we're going to take a look at your top comments, as things have been a little bit spicy in the Helldivers scene just recently, and I think it kind of goes without saying. But this first one right here states, the Hive Lord should be their own mission, not a side objective or just there in the mission messing things up. The only way to take out the Hive Lord is if all team members contribute to its death, which hardly ever happens. Most people just try to ignore it. Now, yeah, it does seem to have the same effect as the Leviathan. Most people do ignore it. Some people attack it, but you don't have to have the whole team do it. It is soloable if you have the right stratagems. So maybe go and give that a try if you want to challenge yourself a little bit. But I do think that it should be given a own mission, in terms of, we've had it in the past of attack X amount of Bile Titans or destroy this charger. I think that the Hive Lord should receive its own mission at some stage or another. This next one states right here, Hive Lord and Predator Strain on the same planet. Terrifying. 110%. It is absolutely petrifying. And the Predator Strain right now, adding on to the Hive Lord, does seem to be given a bit of a difficult one. But you guys actually managed to secure the bag. So it doesn't really matter. Go and enjoy the cave systems, and hopefully we'll have some fun with new content. And finally, it states right here, just a reminder that the game devs of Borderlands have said if you can't afford the game, you're not a real fan anyway. Didn't want you guys to forget this. Now, unfortunately, that was something that one idiot inside of 2K actually said, and that is one of the lead development pieces that came from it, and a lot of people aren't happy about it. But the game is really, really good, and although they are run by absolute morons, at least the game can run functionally, and it seems to be actually quite a load of fun. I've been diving into it and put about 20 hours into the game so far, and I've had a load of fun with it. Maybe you guys should give it a go as well. Let me know in the comments if you've been playing Borderlands, and if it's something you want me to cover here on the channel. Nonetheless, though, that's unfortunately all we've got time for today. If you haven't already, smash that beautiful like button, subscribe, post notifications turned on. Appreciate your faces, and as always, up until the next time, I'll see you in the clouds.